39.
Dirty 9.
Mm-hmm.
Flirty 9.
You ever do a 39 with your lady friend? It's where you stick your wiener in her navel and she licks your elbow.
You make like a cross with her? You just fuck her down the middle?
A time sign.
Yeah.
It's when you get into bed, perpendicular points, and you're all tangled up and kind of...
Like, hey, you want to multiply? And then you just lay on top of each other crossways.
It's the clinical term.
You throw away her birth control.
It's the clinical term for being dumped.
Oh.
Yeah, I multiplied with my girlfriend last night. I'm so lonely. Hey everybody, welcome to the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. We here in this hot tub that we are definitely sitting in. Jimmy, you alright?
I got a little caught. I had a joke in my head. You can't multiply by 0, but I didn't say it.
And instead
I
you
was
just
laughing to
choked on it.
myself, but also coughing.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice shitty little coffee out there. Oh, gross. So... This is the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. We do Would You Rathers, and we cough into your ears, and we also do Lonely Hearts.
So much goddamn disease in this tub.
It's a cesspool.
We've
at
never
this
changed
point.
the water.
We've never changed the water.
There's been oatmeal and glue in this tub over the years.
And so many fall leaves, because it's been a balmy fall for it feels like a year.
Long time.
Getting on a year now. What else do we do? Oh yeah, Marry Fuck Kills.
Yeah.
We do that.
All in this tub.
All
we do
in it.
all of it.
Yeah.
And when we get a new hot tub, we just transfer the same water and sediment.
Because there's a drought on in
There's
any town.
Any
Yeah.
town is a dry
Yes.
county.
Yeah, just
In more ways than one.
fucking and killing in the same water.
Yep. Viscous fluid. But my name's Dane.
My name is Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're gonna delight your ears with sounds of clever rhetoric and repartee and other R
And
words.
other smart words for
smart
smart
words.
guys.
Prithy, forsooth.
Indeed. Our first Would You Rather this balmy autumn evening comes to us by way of Berkeley and from a very special friend of ours named Stephanie Head. She asks, would you rather have fingers made of carrots or fingers made of snakes?
Oh.
One of them has nerves. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
One of them
alright.
has-
So
well,
if you
And brains.
so if you nick a little piece of your regular human finger, it'll
Yeah.
grow back.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cut too much off.
Yeah.
Is that not true for your carrot fingers? Because that would be true for snake fingers.
Yeah. I don't think that would work. I don't think, well, actually, no, if carrots are in the ground, they're still growing, and if you nick a live carrot that's in the ground, it will repair itself. So I would say that technically these carrots are still quote unquote growing.
So you wouldn't
Yeah.
if you cut your finger accidentally, you're not just stuck with that forever. That's
Right.
an important point.
That is
Yeah.
an important point. Very good point.
you-
Good point, Jimmy. Good point.
Did it? You couldn't bend your fingers, however.
No,
That typing would be hard.
you'd have to hunt and peck by force.
Whereas the snake fingers probably would have snake brains in them, therefore you wouldn't really have control over your snake fingers. They'd be
They might
moving
eat your
around.
keyboard.
you might try and eat your keyboard.
They might eat your QWERTY.
It looks sort of like there's a mouse there. It's a snake joke. They eat mice.
Oh.
That's the joke.
Oh.
You found it.
How am I gonna file these spreadsheets? Oh, snake fingers.
Snake fingers.
You'd have to use your brain somehow. Or you put your little snake fingers to sleep when you have to go to work. And
Well, then they're just droopy and loose.
yeah, but at least you'd be able to
Do nothing with
Do-
your hands
do something else. You'd be able to use your palm.
to type.
I mean, I feel like snakes would be moving around too much for you to do anything. Like, I don't type a lot
Or maybe
in any of my jobs.
Maybe your job isn't office-based at all. Maybe you're on the streets giving people snake jobs.
For cash. All right.
People are into that.
Greasy wads of snake cash.
Point of clarification also.
Yeah.
Thumbs included, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that
Such
bullshit of how many... Yeah.
such bullshit not counting that as a finger.
I'm
Your
just
thumb is a
making
finger,
sure.
bro. Your thumb is... Hey, you Johnny Internet listening to this. Your thumb is a finger. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Put that in your finger pipe and smoke it.
Smoke
Yeah.
it like a snake.
Yeah.
We're just saying words at this point.
Vaping snakes.
No, that's a very, like, third grade thing. Like, how many fingers am I holding up? 4. Because the thumb is the thumb. It's not a finger.
I just want to be 100% clear.
Yeah.
on
No.
what
It's
the
good.
snakes
Clarification.
Are. What the snakes are.
How high
I
are
like
the,
that.
How high are the snakes in this scenario?
Well, as long as a finger, I guess. So so they'd be little snakes, and they'd have a mind of their own, but they'd only be the length of your fingers, right? They're
That's
not getting any
correct.
longer.
I figure.
So they're not very long.
No.
Would they be...
It'd be kind of cute, I think.
Yeah, they'd be kind of cute. Would they be friendly, though?
To you? Yes.
Yeah.
I think they'd have to be. They're a part of you.
They'd be as friendly as reptiles ever get.
But you're a part of them. Like think of two-headed snakes. Do they like bite each other's heads? No, it's part of them.
I mean, crazy snake bite. I mean, like, there are mentally ill animals, just like the ones that have like wackadoo brains.
You're gonna bash the brains all day, every day.
Oh, those poor snakes.
Yeah, what if... Oh, that just got dark.
Did you?
What if you accidentally fucking just kill one of your fingers?
Then it falls off.
Does it?
I mean, it shrivels up and dies.
If I kill...
Oh, what if you snap your finger's neck, quote unquote?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Well, I'm just thinking of like giving it terminal brain damage by like
Yeah.
just accidentally fucking walking into a door or something. Ow, my finger
I
snakes.
think it would just go it'd go like limp and flaccid. But
would it then molt into an alive snake?
That might be... Yeah, I think that would be a fun
That'd be a
alternative.
fine
don't
magical
think
fucking
so.
workaround.
I think it would be like in a vegetative state. I don't think it'd be technically dead. But I don't think it would.
No, this is snakes, not carrots. There's
no,
there's
I-
no
that's
Vegetable
vegetables.
jokes.
Fuck you.
Gotcha. He got you good, Brian.
God.
Vegetables.
No. I think you'd be stuck with like a terminally dead snake finger.
Well, so
but
I'm
it
gonna
wouldn't, like, be
eventually,
physically alive.
probably not that. It won't take that long to have 10 dead fingers.
Yeah, probably not.
But you'd also have the like tasting ability of 10 little snakes that could taste the air for danger.
That'd be a lot of stimulation.
You like put your fingers out and you're like, this is not a good place for me to be. Want some cough syrup?
I'm fine.
You sure?
No, well, this is the sick episode.
This is the sick episode.
We've had episodes where one or some of us are sick, but we're all fucking
a little gross.
feeling it.
Yeah.
Great.
Dane has a handkerchief. Well, he just took it out. But he had a handkerchief in his front pocket. It's just a napkin.
It's a waterproof.
But it
napkin.
looked like a little deer, and I was
Oh, yeah?
marveling over it. It doesn't now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now it sort of looks like a duck or a bunny, like that picture. That is a duck and a bunny at the same time. That's what your
Right.
napkin in your pocket looks like.
Good. I'm glad I can entertain you from across
I
the
am
tub.
entertained.
I am feeling thoroughly entertained right now. I think I would go with one-hand snakes and one-hand carrots.
That's straight up
and I'll
cheating.
tell you why.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Because I like both of them. I like the idea of like carrot fingers that are kind of tasty and grow back, and I wouldn't be able to like.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Well, so they wouldn't like just grow back. They'd
I wouldn't be able to feel
as
them.
much as a normal finger would grow back.
Yeah,
As much as a normal carrot would grow back.
yeah. So I'd just give them little nibbles every now and then.
All right. Point of clarification
You'd
for Dane,
Yeah.
because it'll sort of be the decision. Which hand is which?
Oh,
Because you are a right-handed person.
I am a right-handed man. And then, I would do my right hand snakes and my left hand carrots. And then I'd have the advantage of having 5 little friends
Could the
who
snakes
could
eat
give
the
me little
carrots?
snake kisses. And I'd be like, oh, hey, little guys. And I'd name each one of them. There'd be Larry and Felix and Mo and Curly.
And Snakey.
No, the last
of
one would be
names.
named Doc.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And then I'd be able to sense danger with my hand. And then the other hand would be carrots. And I'd, be able
Name
to
'em and you...
smell them real good. It smells like carrot. And I like carrots a lot. That's my choice. Y'all can deal with it.
Yeah. I think I might go with neither because they're both terrible. If you can take
if we're just cheating
if
here,
you can take one of both, I'm taking neither.
That's not playing the game.
You're not playing the game either, fool.
I am.
No,
I
you're
chose
cheating.
both.
You're cheater boy.
I'm still augmenting myself. You're choosing.
I'll take no hands. I'll
Okay.
take no hands McGurkin.
So you're choosing no hands,
Sure. No fingers.
no fingers. So you
Yeah.
just have palms.
I'll just have flippers. I'll be a flipper boy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, same diff. It's either that or have like brain damaged snake fingers or carrot fingers, which you might accidentally eat, or
accidentally eat.
In your sleep.
or somebody else
delicious.
might accidentally eat. You like leave your hand like on a table, so he's like, "Oh, salad, chop,"
Like at a party, they think it's an hors d'oeuvre.
and there are no nerves in it, so it's not like I even notice.
Your whole arm gets pulled up, and you're like, "Man, I'm just still having this conversation."
Oh, having a great time.
What about you, Jim?
I think it'd have to be carrots, like just for
Oh,
for
you're gonna play the game?
practicality. I'm
All
gonna
right.
answer the question correctly.
Like a proud jacuzzi boy.
Yeah. Oh, you just coughed your handkerchief away from you. Give everyone else at home the play-by-play.
Yeah. And now he's sitting up in his jacuzzi seat.
I bet he'll cough again.
Let's watch.
Wait and see. Yeah, I don't know. Carrot. I do use a phone and a computer quite a bit, and I think with snakes it would be very hard. It'd be so hard.
Yeah.
It'd be too hard.
So you're just thinking functional speaking functionally.
Yeah. Also, I'm just worried that the snakes would get upset with me and bite my hand.
Really?
Snakes are fucking temperamental.
Are they? How much?
I don't know.
Snake.
I'm just saying stuff.
Some snakes are quite temperamental.
Yeah, but these are little
They
baby
will kill
garden
you.
snakes. Like these aren't like mini cobras on your hand. Maybe they are. Maybe
What
it's
if-
10 different
What
kinds
if it's
of snakes.
10 different rattlesnakes, but the rattles are on your butt? And then when you're trying to threaten somebody, you're like, it's the sound of 10 rattlesnakes.
I can bite you. I can bite you with my fingers.
You'll die. I'm venomous.
So are you picking that
Yeah.
for danger?
No, I'm picking carrots.
Oh, okay. Would you still want the rattles on your butt?
Tempting.
I'm tempted. Good.
We answered point 3 of a question.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, we got there in the end, boys.
Got somewhere.
We got somewhere.
Our podcast boss is gonna kill us.
We got
We've really
gotta meet these
broken
quotas.
these WIR quotas. I'm gonna need that WIR report on my desk.
But sir, you see, we basically answered the questions. We just we went a little off script.
Listen, you've been at it all this balmy autumn evening. We can't handle this. Business must continue. So, after a would you rather, what do we do then? What happens? Brian, tell me.
Well,
tell me a story.
Then
tell
we
me
have
a story.
Then we have our evening prayer. Yeah.
Okay, everyone,
And then our gruel,
close your eyes.
and we meditate.
Let's bow our heads. Hold hands. Bow our heads.
Not like that. What are you doing?
I'm trying to pray.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh, teach me how to pray. Teach me how to pray.
Well, first we say the sacred phrase, "Lonely Hearts."
Oh, lonely hearts.
And we chant the sacred intonation. Lonely Hearts is the game where we scour Craigslist, holy Craigslist, for, the most sacred of souls
And
to
then
bring
we-
into communion with one another and also their genitals.
And then we read Scripture.
Amen.
The most holy of scripture from the interwebs.
What is your passage of Scripture
Yeah.
today, Brian?
My passage of scripture is short but sweet. I just got to bring it up here. Gotta bring it up here.
I like shorts because they're comfortable.
Easy to wear.
And they're easy to wear. Especially
Shorts.
in hot tubs.
They're easier, yeah. Pants in a hot tub? No.
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 There's a reason there's not swimming pants.
Well, that's
There's
a
swimming
wetsuit.
shorts.
It's a wetsuit.
That's a wetsuit. That's a whole jumpsuit of swimming.
Wet.
The more you know.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So mine is entitled New Identity.
Oh.
I am living in Orange County. If you are a cop, I will ask you. Looking to start over again, want to change my identity. Anybody know how to go about this? I will make it worth your while.
Oh.
For love.
That's a personal.
That's a personal ad. Who was looking for who there? Not that gender matters.
I think that was a lady looking for a guy.
Huh.
A guy who knows how to,
Cut her face up.
fake their death or something.
Change their whole identity.
Change their whole identity. Yeah.
Huh.
I think through the process
love.
of identity changing, you'd probably fall in love with the person. Because you'd have to get to know.
Inevitably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If the documentary Eraser, starring
Yeah.
former Governor Schwarzenegger, taught me anything, it's that you end up falling in love with the person who's erasing your identity.
Yeah.
Also, they have railguns.
Oh.
Yeah. You forgot that documentary.
I forgot. Yes, I forgot that documentary.
I thought Jimmy had started the
chant.
meditation part of the
the podcast.
podcast.
Here's an hour of silent meditation starting now. Just kidding.
I was going with it.
We'll wait an hour. There's a
Extra long
in
episode.
in Earthbound. There's a door where the password is that you have to sit and not move for 3 real life minutes.
Whoa. That sounds boring as hell.
It's not. It's a cute idea that turns into a boring 3 minutes in execution. You just walk up and make a snack and come back, and the door will be open. So my Lonely Heart scripture this week is very strange. It's a not commonly spoken about scripture.
Oh,
because it's
interesting.
very strange.
We shall not evoke it again.
So it's titled Closing Task. Let's zoom in here. I'm watching the oddest movie, How to Be Single. All the football games I want to see are done. Parentheses. Iron Bowl. I cleaned my house. Really tired. I haven't had a day off in 22 days. I have a roast in the crock pot. I'm looking forward to getting my pressure cooker I ordered on Amazon. This has been the first time I've sat in a long time. Soon I'll be off to bed. Work comes early, and I have at least 3 or 4 weeks of work before I am done. This is my closing task. I've come here and spoke, or text, or fill up this area up with clean, honest, wholesome words. You being... you...
Sorry, I couldn't let you get through that. That was pretty... This is poetic.
It's a poetic...
somber.
Old scripture. You being tactful, yet also considerate and respectful. I must have been using all the wrong terms. Mostly I get scammers. I'm sure I'll get a few more. I think. But only think there were a few that are real people. But after 2 days conversation, we'll just drop off. I didn't chase. Or ask why. I figured. If you wanted to talk, you would. Parentheses, they would. I did find that people, parentheses, females, seemed more interested the further away they lived from me. And then parentheses where he lives. I see no reason to find someone or spend money to see someone far away.
Parenthetically speaking, this guy is very eloquent.
I want to thank those who did talk with me. You helped pass the day, sometimes night, often refreshing conversation. I'm going to finish this movie, then watch some boxing on HBO.
Oh, God.
And Modern to Be Single. Good night, be well. So I'm sure that last bit is a typo, but I don't know for what.
What do you mean?
Modern to be single? What is that? Is that an expression?
It's like that Huey Lewis song, "Hip to be Square."
Hip to be
Modern
square.
to be single.
Is that real or is that
Yeah,
no?
all the
Okay.
kids are saying it.
All the
so
kids
serious.
are
Modern
like
to be single, my man. What up?
lol,
down-
YOLO,
Down
modern
low.
to be single.
Down low, my Joe.
My Joe, let's get down low.
You tricked me.
I feel like you just watched. I think we just listened to a Robert Frost poem about online dating.
I read this and I thought really hard. I decided I was wrong, but I looked at this scripture titled "Closing Task," and I thought to myself, Is this like a suicide note? Like what?
It kind of
what-
rang of that
what-
a little
what is
bit.
happening here?
Yeah.
I don't
Final.
think so because he's excited about his Amazon purchase. But
That's true.
um,
My Amazon purchase of a gun with a single bullet.
No, but like he's obligated to make Craigslist posts. Like it's part of his regime, his routine to make Craigslist posts, and this is just one more thing he's got to do in his life because he's a good worker, man.
Maybe he's just that pathological.
It's a weird thing because like he didn't. A lot of times they'll post their age or just anything about them. There was nothing.
Not a thing
It was
about him.
Just the text that I read.
Waxing poetically about past interactions with people online.
Yeah.
It was so I read it very poetically, but it was a mess.
Oh.
To be fair,
Yeah.
it was like period upon period upon period, and
Just
parentheses,
really short little sentences.
just short little half sentences that probably weren't meant to have periods in the middle of them.
This vibe's a little bit like lonely man in cabin, all alone, reaching out, doesn't really know how to. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, he also just seems weary.
Tired.
Weary of the job that's got him working 22 days in a row and a couple weeks more.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he doesn't even have time for a relationship anyway if he's working
Yeah.
this much and
Yeah.
if he's that tired. But he's making an entire fucking roast too. So like what? He's going to have friends over to eat this roast?
He's gonna eat it throughout the week. He doesn't have time to cook.
I guess.
It's a lonely loner's roast.
Lonely roast.
Loners roast. That's a new episode of this segment.
Let's roast some lonely loners, boys.
But seriously, does this guy know how to like fucking fake your death in a fiery crash and then like get a
feel like
new
he
new
might.
ID?
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like he might.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Yeah.
There's a connection.
I think we found a connection, guys.
There could be something real here.
As long as they're not too far away from each other. That's a sticking point for my guy.
Yeah.
Well, she wants to change her whole identity anyway.
She can go anywhere.
So
Yeah.
she can
Guys.
become what he needs her to
Guys.
be.
she's looking to start over.
I think we've done it.
We've done it. We found love. Yay!
I'll clap for that.
Brian's finally fucking clapping.
Yeah, savor the flavor.
Yum, claps.
Clapping into his mouth. Just take my word for it. It's very erotic. Anyway.
Delicious. All right, guys. Our next Would You Rather comes from the internet. Also, a place called Reddit.
Have you?
From user Tiger Coffee. Tiger Coffee asks, would you rather fight a kangaroo or an ostrich, assuming both are at their most mature age and maximum size? Whoa. This is some big animals.
So an ostrich will fuck your shit up with his feet.
And kangaroos will also.
They'll
they are
punch you
muscly
and
motherfuckers.
also with their feet.
Yeah.
You saw that video. This is a timely question because there was that video of that guy who punched a kangaroo in like the head.
I don't remember that.
To save his dog.
Good for him. Fighting for what he loves.
That's what some people say, and other people are like, "You punched a kangaroo. I guess you shouldn't have done that." I don't know. Like,
Well, apparently kangaroos breed quite prolifically and are kind of pesky in Australia. So
Yeah.
it kind of depends on your perspective. Like, I don't want to see animals die, but like it's kind of our fault that we're encroaching on their habitat, all that jazz.
Yeah.
And we've also probably gotten rid of most of their predators, so thinning their herds could be good for them also. We don't know. I don't know.
It's ambiguous.
I'm not a zoologist.
Say that.
I don't know zoology. I don't work in a zoo.
I'm no Crocodile Dundee.
I'm not a dun deer. Okay? Stop accusing me of these things. I'm tired of it. The online slander of zoological... I'm sorry. I got a little wrapped up.
That's good.
It's important to care
That's good.
I just wish we could go 1 week without you getting emotional about
about
kangaroos.
zoology
Yeah.
and kangaroos. I'm trying, and that's the best part. I mean, I think the neck of an ostrich is much more, what's the word, vulnerable than any part of a kangaroo.
Well, I get, but I feel like there's probably more muscle in there than you expect.
Yeah.
Ostriches do have talons.
They do have
They
talons.
will cut you open from neck to nuts.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
like
speak as if you've seen this before.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
They have like bird talons, big ones. And
Like dinosaurs.
They will cut you. They will cut you.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Man, they got fluffy dinosaurs now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the animal or the dinosaur that got caught in amber.
Little baby amber dino.
Yeah. Feathers and stuff.
Feathersaurus Rex. My favorite breed.
Like from the Land Before Time. But we're not talking about dinosaurs. We're talking about modern day birds. Big ones. Big
That's
birds.
dinosaurs.
Big bird.
Kind of.
If you had to fight a dinosaur, what breed?
Which breed would I fight?
Yeah.
The most weak, wussy one, the tiniest one, the one that like would fit.
You could
The
step
J
on.
Rex.
The one I would look hard at and it would
T-Rex.
die of fright. That was the one I would want to fight.
Oh, the Pussysaurus.
Yes, exactly. The Pussysaurus Rex. Yeah.
The Nerdplodicus.
Yeah. The Diplodorcus.
Take that, us. Just described our own selves.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, I'm honestly, you make good points about the talons, but god damn, I'm scared of those muscly beasts with the big old fatty tails.
Yeah.
Plus, if you've seen Tank Girl, then you know that kangaroos can be bred into super soldiers.
That's how it works.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how it works.
And I don't think
And rappers.
also rappers that may be frosty beverages.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go see Tank Girl
Watch
because it's
Tank Girl.
great.
A classic that isn't that good, but I still love it a lot.
I love it. The aesthetic. Also, I'm a sucker for post-apocalyptic anything. Except for the Postman. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say ostrich just because kangaroos scare me. Like, they actually scare me.
Well, they just look like fucking buff, jacked dudes.
Right.
Like,
And they don't even lift, bro. Like, that's them natural. What if they started lifting?
Yeah.
Then it would
What
be
if?
even... What if? Then I'd be
so
super
concerned.
boned.
Oh my god!
What is the imagery for ostriches? They stick their head in the sand. You could jump
They're
them
just
then.
fucking big.
You could
birds
you could
that aren't
ride
yellow.
them.
Well, you know why they're sticking their head in the sand is because they hit a shiv in there earlier. They're gonna come at you.
And pull that out.
Come at you.
And then also, like, when I think of ostriches, I think of the Fantasia short where they're doing ballet. Ostriches are doing ballet. And so that's just how I think of ostriches, as these kind of like somewhat clumsy ballerinas. So yeah, I'd punch one. Hard.
You'd have to fight it to death.
Irrespective of this question, I'd punch one.
Who said to death? It just
I
says
did.
fight a kangaroo.
You're like, so I said that, assuming you'd know it wasn't to death, and you like check your
I
notes.
did check my notes.
I'm like
I wanna
looking
be
down.
specific.
I'm like, oh, that joke didn't work. It was too unclear.
So what about you boys?
I think I would fight the ostrich as well. Like, they got the nasty talons and they're ornery, but I want to say that I think I could have a better chance of outmaneuvering it than the kangaroo. I think the kangaroo would be more wily. I think it might have better moves, and I think an
They're
ostrich...
just natural, better fighters. I
think
feel.
so, yeah.
I feel it in my fight bones.
I think so, yeah.
That I don't use often, ever.
I mean, like the kangaroos are going wild in the outback, like like they're a menace. But ostriches, we've got pretty whipped.
we got them. We got them contained. We
got
have
'em pretty
ostrich
contained.
farms, for God's sakes. There's no kangaroo farms out there.
Can we be serious?
Let's
Can
be
we be
serious.
serious
Can we
about
be
ostrich
serious about
farms?
this?
Can we just be doing what's going on?
Jimmy?
So maybe I'm wrong here. I'm gonna go with kangaroo because.
Whoa.
So I feel like if I fought a kangaroo and lost, like I probably would, I'd be okay.
You'd just be beat up.
I'd
You'd
be
just
beat
be
up.
bruised.
But if I fucking got taloned by an ostrich, I would
Entrails
perhaps die
everywhere. Yeah.
or need serious medical attention.
Stitches.
Because that's like,
Stitches.
well, because like if I get punched by, as long as I don't get punched like right in the brain, like by a kangaroo,
Open up your old
like
brain
I can
case
probably, I'm not fucking down for the count, but like one wrong move with an ostrich and I'm like fucked forever.
you're sliced.
Yeah.
So you're saying that like punch and crush force damage would be better than
preferable.
slicing.
To my livelihood. Like it
Yeah.
might, like I'd still need serious medical attention, I'm sure, but
Do you think kangaroos actually rear up on their tails and like kick with their front legs?
I don't
Or is that a
think so.
cartoon thing?
I think it's a cartoon
I don't think
thing.
so. They kick though, I think.
Yeah, I think they can kick.
Well, actually, no. So what they do, I think,
Tell us.
is that they don't really kick so much as that I might be talking right out of my ass.
wrestle
Yeah.
you?
But they rush you. They hop because their legs are very strong. They hop at you and punch.
Oh, so they've got the
so
momentum.
it's a double force.
I gotcha. It's
And
a
then-
lot of potential energy right
I
there.
feel like the jackasses fought a kangaroo once,
and then one
and,
of them
and it
died.
and it did that.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Double Force is like a really shitty direct-to-DVD Steven Seagal movie where he partners with a kangaroo.
Oh, God. Like Kangaroo Jack and Steven Seagal comes together.
You have to understand, I'm the one who takes the lead on this case. I don't know what the sound a kangaroo makes is.
You did it! You figured it out. There it is. Kangaroo.
Hip hop, hop, hip hop.
Hey, watch your language. There are kids here. Seagal.
All right.
I'm a seagull.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
it's your time. It's your time to shine.
Oh, is it? Are there presents?
Yeah.
What?
It's time for you to open your presents, little boy.
What'd you get me?
I got you 3 things.
What are they?
Well, you got to open them up and you got to find out.
Okay.
But then
Hold on.
you have to, in turn, marry one of them,
Okay.
fuck one of them, and then kill the other third thing.
That's very specific.
It's
But
a two-way street of
but I
a
think-
present giving.
I think I can do it. All right, I'm gonna open up the first one.
What did you find?
I'm excited.
All 3 of them are in this bag.
This one bag.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Economical.
that's weird. That's weird, guys.
Yeah.
The 3 things that are in this bag that I have to decide if I'm gonna marry, fuck, or kill
Yeah.
are Arial font, Times New Roman font, and Helvetica font. That's thank you. How'd you know?
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, what can I say? I love giving the idea of things to you.
This setup was ruined by my previous choices of intangible things.
It's all right.
I was just going to say it's the amazing things you can get at Sky Mall.
Yeah.
I
put
miss
them away.
Sky Mall.
Doesn't it still exist?
No, they got rid of Sky Mall and now they're saving like $1 billion on gas.
Oh.
Because the weight of all of those magazines were weighing down the planes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Okay,
I
so
need to look up these fonts.
what were the fonts again?
Arial,
Arial, okay.
Times New Roman,
Times New Roman.
and Helvetica.
Helvetica, okay.
So one,
Arial is a little bit more curvy, as I recall. Times New Roman is pretty square. Helvetica
is pretty square, but it's serifed.
Yeah.
The other
got
2 are
little
sans serif fonts.
Okay.
They are.
Well, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know why I laugh at fonts.
It's funny stuff.
You know.
fonts are fucking. We're gonna bring this podcast up into the fucking
Helvetica
upper echelon of comedy with this font talk.
Helvetica and Arial are the same font.
They're similar. Helvetica has a history surrounding it.
Yeah, I saw the documentary on it.
I saw the first 5 minutes of that documentary and decided that I didn't want to fucking waste my time.
I liked it because it had a lot of design stuff to it. And
I might like it more now. I was pretty harsh on it just now, but like I probably would like it more as a grown adult.
What's the difference between Helvetica and Arial then?
Arial's like Helvetica is a newer font. I feel like again. I'm just talking out of my fucking asshole.
I want to say Arial is a little bit less square.
I can see that.
A little thinner, maybe. It is really similar.
Well,
there's a little more junk in Helvetica's trunk.
Yeah.
So I know Arial is credited with.
It's the Notepad font.
Yeah, that's true. But it also has like deformalized and kind of. I don't know what I was saying.
Fonts!
You know what gives me a raging hard on? Fonts.
Fucking typesets.
Hey guys, fonts! Right?
You look so excited.
It really gets my juices pumping.
Fucking all the way
Thinking
into
about
the tip of everywhere.
Oh yeah.
all my tips.
Uh-huh.
From the very, very conical tip of my carrot fingers to the very tippy tips of each of my snake fangs. Because I've got both now.
Yeah, you do it. You gotta live with that choice.
I am flush with excitement.
You gotta carry that weight.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so Times New Roman's got those serifs.
It's a fancier
fancy.
time.
It's classy.
It is classy and classic.
Very classic.
So yeah, I like
You open
that.
up a Word pad. You open up a Word document. It's right there. It's ready for you. It's like, I know what you want.
The last time I cracked open a copy of Word, it was like Calibri. I didn't care for that.
What?
I didn't care for
What
that.
the
I know.
fuck?
I don't even know what Calibri is.
It's another font.
I am backwards on my fonts.
I think it's a backwards font.
Calibri. Oh, this is the mother of all font dragons. Calibri.
Yep. Mother. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep.
Nerdy ass font joke.
It's already a font joke.
Yeah, I know. It's a nerdy font joke. It's double whammy.
I've never even seen the Game of Fonts. Never even seen that show or read the books.
I get it.
It's a lot of fucking and killing.
A Tale of Bold and Italic. No, a song of Bold and Italic.
Want to strike through that sentence?
Spoilers, guys. Calibri is the same as Arial and Helvetica.
So-
It's the same font.
Lots of fonts are very similar, but they're different.
It's a little
Look
rounded.
at the capitals.
Okay,
look at
I'm
the,
looking at 'em.
Look at the.
I'm looking.
Look at the angles.
I'm looking at the angles.
gotta-
It's a little rounded.
You gotta cozy up on those fucking angles right now.
You gotta look at all the angles.
Turn
this case
upside down.
Just for Daddy.
I like that.
Those angles just for Daddy.
My favorite font, just for Daddy.
I like that little. I like that little curve on top of the lowercase a.
Oh my god. I'm looking up just for Daddy font. For Daddy font.
What comes up, Dane?
Well, my
us.
penis.
Yep.
The Oracle.
Oh.
The first image is Sugar Daddy.
No.
And then the first website is 20 free dad fonts. Font space.
Dad fonts.
Let's find out what the dad fonts
Let's
are.
fucking get all up in those font guts.
There's Daddy's Girl by The Butterfly.
That looks like a 90s fucking girl dream.
There's Vicus Espirura.
Oh.
There's Pirates. That's kind of...
That's for dads. Dad font.
Man, Pirates looks like a chopped and screwed fucking cyberpunk of a font. Like they're taking pieces of other letters and fonts and just sticking them together.
Yeah, it looks awkward.
How is ransom note font a dad font?
Dads get kidnapped.
Family affair. Family affair font. Each letter is just a picture of dads holding children.
Well, it's
Dad's dad font.
It's like Wingdings.
Family affair by Danny Foster Herring. Oh, and then Stripico neckties. All the letters are made out of neckties.
It's a dad for dads.
I hear family affair, and I just imagine like fucking being in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's the normal reaction.
KR Father's Day dings.
Ding.
Each font is another little Father's Day meme. It says, "We love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I heart Dad. Father's Day. Here's to Dad." And then a necktie. Each of that is a letter.
Funny enough, that's actually a font invented by the NSA to encrypt communications.
Yeah.
And then the last one's called Alcoholics by Caffeine.
That's what dads like.
That's what Dad's like.
Getting shit-faced. Just for dads.
Getting shit-faced at the speed of light.
Just for dads.
There are... So, the font game.
Vodka
you just
Red Bull. Vodka Red Bull for Dad, please.
Gotta stay up all night.
Okay.
And remember none of it.
Dad o'clock.
Not to get too inside font ball here, but
Oh,
some
like
of
the Brad Pitt
are-
movie. Love that.
some of these fonts are garbage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
So, you looked up some really bad fonts, but
You know what?
there
are
are
some
so
good fonts.
many fonts in the world.
Yeah.
And working in the multimedia industry, as
you do.
as I do,
Let's bring it back to
Some-
earth here.
sometimes a client
Mm-hmm.
will be like, this is my font for my branding, and it's like a font that costs them like $100 to license.
Whoa.
And it's nothing special.
Yeah,
it's
not
like
good.
it's good. It's not bad or anything, but it's
But
like
they paid $100 for it.
paid $100 to have a fucking a little snafu on the side of your C there, or whatever. Like
A little serif.
well, not a serif.
Oh no!
I'm talking about the middle of the C. Like there's like a little out. It looks kind of cool. Not $100 cool.
Yeah.
For me personally. But just shit like that. It's like, oh, this is your font that you bought? Alright, cool. Or just fucking use a regular one. Like a regular boy.
I commissioned a special font for my daddy's birthday. This font is just for you, Daddy.
Or just find a free... There's like literally millions of fucking
Free fonts!
Just get a free font. Don't get that dad wingdings, though.
And you can find them all at...
In communist Russia, all fonts belong to state.
Find them all at fontspace.com. We are sponsored this week by fontspace.com.
Can we write to FontSpace?
Let's fucking write to FontSpace.
Sure, that's bound to have a lot of money in there.
Yeah. Related categories: angry, black, white, bold, business, candy cane, children.
They're turning our children into fonts.
Dadaist, Dan Solo, decorative, dingbats, disturbed,
Fucking
Dover,
dingbat.
What does
family, father, Father's Day, gothic, happy, holidays, hybrid, kidnap, kids, messy, mixed, mom, mother, multiple, people, picture, pirates.
So, going back a little bit, what's Dan Solo look
Let's
like?
find out. Let's get into this.
The fuck is
We're
Dan?
going down the
favorite-
font hole.
My favorite part about this font hole is fuck the original question.
Yeah.
I've got an answer. I've got an answer when we get back to it.
So you go to
Eventually.
free Dan Solo fonts, you get Stripio neckties again. You also get something called K22 Angular Text by Toto. And that's actually a pretty cool font.
Yeah, the K22 is okay.
Yeah, I like the K22.
It's got big caps.
It's got kind of angular text. It also has like little curly cues. It reminds me something of the Wizard of Oz for some reason. Listeners at home, look up K22 Angular Text by Toto if you want a real neat font.
If you want to fucking have a good time.
I would marry Times New Roman, fuck Arial, and kill Helvetica because it's too dry.
Interestingly, I went the same way. I want to marry Times New Roman because it's classy, and I want to be treated like a lady. I would fuck Ariel because it's a little more sexy, a little more like slender. And I would kill Helvetica because body size shaming extends to fonts apparently.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of weird about that as a larger person myself, Jimmy.
So I'd marry
A little bit
Helvetica
large.
because it's sturdy and it's strong.
Okay.
Everyone likes it.
It's strong.
I'd fuck
I don't
Times
like
New
it.
Roman because it's an old standby. You keep Times New Roman on the side.
It's the experienced font.
I'd fuck Ariel because, man, WordPad is not as good as Word Docs. Go fuck yourself.
You have real feelings about font choices in programs.
Do I?
You do. You're talking about it right now.
I do.
All right.
We did it.
We did it. We talked about fonts for 10 minutes
On our comedy podcast.
on our comedy podcast. I mean, I think that this just goes to show we need to change the theme of our podcast to an all font podcast.
We'll change the music to fonts.
I'm going to be honest here, though. I really like Papyrus as a font, and I think it gets a bad rap. And
So the original, it wasn't Papyrus, but the original version of this question
yeah.
Did not have Helvetica. Helvetica was replaced with Comic Sans. But if
Everyone's
I
gonna
included
kill.
Comic Sans, yes, everyone would just kill Comic Sans, and that is not interesting.
It's a gimme, yeah.
So,
No, good call.
I think Comic Sans has a bad rap, though. It's one of those things that people love to hate, like Nickelback and things like that, where it's like,
It's kind of on.
Sans!
It's the hate bandwagon.
Yeah.
Well, Nickelback's pretty garbagey, I
They're
think.
pretty garbagey. I hear
But are
the
they
lead
worth-
singer's a very nice guy. Like, a super nice guy.
Really?
Yeah.
And
So, right? So it's like, well.
they still make a whole bunch of money. I mean, they're still
Yeah. They can afford to be magnanimous, yeah.
they're fucking, living
Like, I
their
think-
dream. Like, good on them.
Well, you know who does suck, and their band sucks, and they're not doing well is Creed. Fucking the lead
No,
singer of
fuck
Creed.
them.
Scott Stapp is a douchebag.
How do you know this?
I've just heard like testimonials about like how he acts. Like the guy, like it's like a Christian rock band, but he's like done
really?
trashy bullshit. It's basically an act. He like wrote a book like talking about how like God talked to him.
Oh, boy.
You know,
Oh, boy.
He's-
I didn't know that.
he's
What's Creed's number one hit?
With arms wide open!
just like the man says.
Brian, you want to give us a rundown?
What do you mean? Like sing the song?
Yeah.
I don't really. Take me to this place. I'll show you everything. I just I need a whole
So I'm
arms wide open.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever heard Creed like
Really?
like knowingly. Like I'm not like, oh hey, this is Creed. But whenever I sing any song, I sing it in that style. Give me a song. Give me any song.
Rehab.
And I'm gonna go to rehab, and I said no. I mean that kind of got Creole on you.
I don't know why I chose that song.
That's a good
It's
one.
the first song I thought of.
Yeah, so whenever I'm parodying a song, I kind of go like this. And so
That's what he sounds like, though.
Good.
He's got that really gruff.
yeah.
With arms wide open.
With
It's not
arms
that
wide
bad. I
open.
think we're
Yeah.
exaggerating it, but
We play it up a little bit,
What?
but you know.
but it's there.
It's
No,
there.
this
Yeah.
is pitch perfect. We are matching them from note by note.
Nope, but nope, but nope.
Nope, but nope.
Nope, but nope, but nope, but nope.
Nope, but nope, but nope.
You're gonna not go for Christmas.
By Christmas.
Yeah, we've got a tree right next to the top.
Yeah, we got it all lit up.
Yeah.
Lit up for Christmas. Our final Would You Rather comes to us from our very good friend Jordan in Seattle. The writer, Jordan, the writer of our theme, the Proud Jacuzzi Crew theme. You can find him on SoundCloud.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. What is the name of the theme?
It's just, oh, no, you're right.
Does that have a name?
It
does
does.
have a name.
The name of this,
It's called Rules and Regulations.
The name of the song is actually the theme from Frasier. That's the name of the song. It's not a description of the song. It's entitled The Theme from Frasier.
I don't know what to do with these tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Well, they're coming again, so...
And that's the title of my biography.
Oh, Frasier Crane.
Frasier jokes and fonts.
I love that little dog. So you can find him on SoundCloud at Soup Cannon. 2 words, Soup Cannon. That's where you can hear the theme.
The whole theme.
Anyway, Jordan asks, would you rather eat at Hometown Buffet exclusively or work at Hometown Buffet for the rest of your life?
Oh, God.
Oh.
That's a death sentence either way.
So does that mean you can never get fired?
That's right.
Ooh.
That's not the job security you want.
But, I mean, I think if you, fucked up enough, they'd give you just the shittiest part of the jobs.
Oh, well, what if you just don't do it? And they can't fire you.
You'd still have to be there 8 hours a day and have everyone hate you for not doing your job.
Play Pokemon.
Jimmy,
So upset.
It's you have to be there.
You gotta be
You just
there.
have to-
All that
if you
psychic misery.
If you get fired, you have to work at a different buffet.
I think it's
I think that's a good point, Jimmy.
well, there's a mystic overreaching thing to it because in real life you can walk off on a job,
Right.
But this is being stuck there.
I mean, it's
It's a mummy curse.
a mummy's curse. Goddamn mummies.
Anyway, goddamn curse.
Dry and jerky.
So you're fucking stuck working at Hometown Buffet.
If you don't work, then you get fired, and you have to go work at a different Hometown Buffet that may not be as convenient to close to your home.
I'd go further.
It's probably far away.
I'd go further. You could start driving at 9, 8 a.m. out of town, try to get away, and you will find yourself in a hometown buffet at 9 a.m. in the outfit.
So
It's like
And you'll be
Groundhog's Day, but Hometown Buffet.
And you'll be stuck there till 5.
Groundhog's Buffet.
You can try to leave before your shift's over, but you will walk in the other door
Yeah.
like fucking Pac-Man level. You're stuck
And you're
there.
just eating biscuits along the way.
Yeah.
Waka 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 waka.
So
delicious.
I would. Anyway,
That's yet to be seen.
can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually been in one, honestly.
I have eaten there a few times. My lovely father will go there on holidays.
Yeah. That's where he
know.
goes for holiday meals.
Yeah.
It used to be a birthday tradition of mine to go to an Indian buffet on my birthday. Just not eat from 8 p.m. the previous day to the next day, and then just gorge on Indian food. But Indian buffets are actually kind of rare in Anytown, USA now. It's a shame.
Yeah.
There's one not too far.
I've never been to one.
This is just okay.
Yeah. The really good ones are gone.
Like
the
unicorns.
question, the way you just described, this is a legitimate question, the way you just described Hometown Buffet made it sound like they're just fucking everywhere. Is that real? Or
No.
Because I feel like I've seen one ever in the wild. It's the one I went to.
I think they're mostly a southern thing, aren't they?
I don't know. There was one
Or maybe I'm thinking of Golden Corral.
in my personal hometown buffet.
Huh.
There was a hometown buffet in my personal hometown buffet
Huh. Okay.
of any town buffet.
Fucking buffetception. Oh!
Wham, turkey
So, yeah, I've heard horror
Honey
stories
baked ham.
about it.
stuffing.
Heard it's not great.
And it's fine, but
Guys,
it's all, it's
I feel
all...
like this is kind of a skewed question because I'm on the record saying how much I like Thanksgiving foods and how I took everyone there for my 10th birthday or whatever.
turkeys and steaks.
I would eat there every meal if I could. I would. And because there's such a variety of food there and you get tired of the heavy stuff, you go to the salad bar. And you just have salads for a little while. And then you go back to the heavy food. And then you get as much tapioca pudding as you want. Because it's good. And they've got a soft serve machine. And you just eat that for a little while. But working there, the type of people who actually eat there may not be the best treating of the staff.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And then, like, working in a restaurant is hard.
Yeah.
Working in a restaurant is hard. And it smells bad a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to clean a lot. You got to clean a
Your job
lot.
would be almost entirely cleaning
And
at a
you'd have
hometown
to-
buffet.
Right?
Clean hometown buffet.
Right. So, like, I feel like the actual work, even if you were a shitty worker and you'd have this hometownception thing going on where you just kind of always end up there, that sounds like a living nightmare. That sounds like a terrible, awful existence. And
In this
so
one,
you gotta eat turkey a lot. Oh no.
Yeah, well,
Trapped in a never-ending hellscape
that's
of
definitely
labyrinth
worse.
of
it's gonna
hot
bite into
trays.
your wallet though, because you have to pay every time. You're not getting it
That's
for free.
true.
But you also don't have to have 3 meals a day.
That's true.
you just
You
get
could-
one big one.
You can have one big one or 2 little. You get leftovers.
I don't know if they allow you to take
I
leftovers
would
home from
expect
buffets
a buffet, yeah.
because it's never ending, James. It's not like, here's your 5-gallon bucket for all the leftovers you're going to take home. You slug all of this gravy that you just poured into this bucket.
We're hometown buffet and not-for-profit business,
Yeah.
so there you go.
Here's your bucket of gravy that you're definitely taking
You
home.
just be like my grandma and put a chicken wing in a plastic bag she prepared earlier.
God.
Plastic-lined purses.
Yeah. She was fucking sly as goddamn shit, dude. Like, the first time... So, there used to be this Chinese buffet that we would go to. And the first time she took me there, I was sitting right across from her. I didn't see her do it. And then we got back to her house, and she pulls out 3 bags, one of which has 2 pot stickers. The second one has 2 little chicken wings, or chicken, like, little drumsticks. And the third one has a third thing. I don't know. But she just fucking... I was like, where did those come from? And she's immediately got on the defensive of like, well, I don't eat very much when I go. I deserve this.
It's like, even why bother? It's not a lot of food. It's like...
Yeah, that sounds like half a meal to me. That she squirreled
6
away.
little... I mean, she doesn't eat very much, to be fair. But it's
Right.
like...
What it sounds like to me is like it's just for the thrill of the chase.
It's basically that. Because it was always, every single time, 2 of the things I mentioned. I can't remember the third thing, but...
Oh, she does this consistently.
Yeah, because it was one of their favorite places. And my grandpa would eat a lot, and I would eat a lot. Because it's a fucking buffet. And fucking their buffets are good, usually.
Yeah.
Maybe not from hometown, maybe.
But
yes,
she
from
had this
hometown.
entitlement chip on her shoulder where she's just like, I gotta get away with
Gotta
this.
do it.
I think
This
it's
is what I live for.
I think it's like heat, you know. It's like she's got to be pulling heist.
Yeah.
It's the only way she got to keep moving. She's
Grandma's
sharp.
got 2 loves in this life: James and theft.
She doesn't love any of her
Any
children,
of her children, just
grandchildren besides me.
Jimmy and squirreling away little chicken wings.
I do what I do best. I take scores.
I take
Scores.
Now listen to me, James. You're the only thing that I love in this world, except for
You're kind of
squirreling away these hot wings.
you were like the Pacino to her De Niro in that scene. She's just like, if you get in my way, I'll take you down. I'll take you down.
I love you above all else, except
this.
this. Now
I need this.
You give me this, James. You give me this, Jimmy. Or else you're going downtown.
My favorite part, too, is that her defense was like, oh, well, I don't eat enough. But then half the time, well, probably closer to 90% of the time, the leftovers would fucking go to me. I just eat them.
That's because she
God
loves you
damn.
most, Jim. That's because she loves you most.
She's just taking a score. It's worthless.
They were good pots. I wish I remember what the third thing was, because it was very delicious.
Like egg rolls, maybe?
Yes, egg rolls. That's the one.
Good thing we remembered that hilarious third thing.
Have you remember the last time you didn't laugh at an egg roll? I don't.
Making me fucking
Or I
hungry.
do. I don't know what
Whenever
I
I
mean.
go to Panda Express, they're like, "Would you like anything else? Maybe egg rolls?" And I just bust out laughing.
Fall
I
on
can't.
a literal
I can't.
ROT. Wait.
L.
RT. Wait.
Rafflecopter.
That's the one.
Rafflecopter.
You know, I
I
love
can't
egg
remember
rolls.
this. I can't spell.
Egg roll.
I love me some egg rolls. I'm gonna be honest. I love me some.
No, they are.
There's only one thing I love more than egg rolls. You know what it is?
Jim's.
Fonts.
Bringing it back now, y'all.
Fonts.
Everybody!
Let's write a letter using fonts.
So, thanks for coming to the Proud Jacuzzi Crew for another
Carnival just happened. I don't know if you guys...
We didn't answer the question.
Oh.
You answered the question.
Okay.
Fucking premature ejaculation.
Go then. Go.
I'd also eat.
I'd eat there. I don't... Yeah.
Great.
That sounds like
Cool.
hell.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us here in the Proud Jacuzzi Crew for another balmy-ass autumn evening. If you got any would you rather's for us, please send them to the pjccast@gmail.com.
But only if they're font related.
Use some fonts. Let us know what your fonts are.
Yeah.
What are your favorite fonts?
Tell us your favorite fonts.
Use a free font from fontspace.com.
Yeah.
Tweet us at the PJCcast. Tweet at FontSpace. Why not? They probably have a Twitter.
Yeah.
They, maybe, probably. Who the fuck knows?
Create a Twitter for them.
Review
Can
us.
we advise that? Or is that are we gonna get in trouble for that?
Probably.
Maybe don't do that then.
Because our legions of fans are going to go do that. And, review us on iTunes. Give us a little reviewy buoy.
Tie a note to a rock about how great we are and throw it through open window because you don't want to break it.
Nope.
You don't want to break that
You
window.
might get glass on you.
You might get glass
Like us on
you.
Facebook. Send us shit on Facebook. Use the Facebook fonts.
Yeah.
Shout
and-
friendly words about us into your basement. Do it alone. No one can know.
Dane is really great. Brian makes very witty comments. Jimmy laughs a lot.
That's me.
That was right into the basement. So thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good night. I've been Dane,
I've been Brian.
I've been Jimmy.
and get home safe.
Dear Font Space. What up about fonts?
Your variety is intimidating yet scintillating. And who the fuck is Dan Solo?
Inquiring minds want to know who this Dan Solo character is.
Don't you know?
By the way, do you like the Velvet Underground?
Yes.
Yeah, no, not you, them. That's going in the letter.
Sorry.
Do you like the Velvet Underground fonts.com? I forgot their name of the site.
It's font space.
Font Space. How could I forget, baby? You know I love you. Yeah, do you like Velvet Underground? Because I think they're pretty good, but I've never been like a huge fan. You know, I think.
What do they use?
Yeah, do you know what font would you use for a love letter to the Velvet Underground? Yeah, no, but seriously, fonts, right? Like, everybody loves them, and we love talking about them, so we got a really font-savvy listenership, I think. I never asked, they don't talk much. They listen, they're great listeners, and I think they'd love to listen about us talking about your great fonts.
Alright, are we done or are we writing more stuff?
No, that's good.
Alright. So let's see. It starts off. You are on Twitter. That's great. Hi, hello. We are the creators of the world famous Proud Jacuzzi Crew podcast. Dear Font Space, what up about fonts though? Your variety is intimidating and scintillating. And who the fuck is Dan Solo? We really need to know. Don't you know? You guys seem like a real font of knowledge. Get it? You hear jokes like this and many more upon listening to our podcast, not your podcast.
Yeah, it's not theirs.
It's not theirs. Do you like the Velvet Underground? They're pretty good. I'm not a huge fan. What font would you use to write a love letter to the Velvet Underground? Have you played Pokemon? They probably like fonts. My favorite Pokemon is Fontamon, the font Pokemon. He's definitely real.
It's just unknown, Jimmy. That's an actual Pokemon.
Damn it.
Fontamon?
No, unknown.
Oh, they're letters. That's right.
That's a Pokemon. You
Oh.
put that in there.
They're stupid. I'll put it in the PS.
Not like
We ask for your support in whichever way you deem appropriate to give to us in exchange for promoting your incredible website full of fonts and mysteries. Dane just came back from the bathroom. He says, well, all right. We do want to know about Dan Solo, though. What the heck? Is he a font man? A man of fonts? That would be like an episode of The X-Files, if true. Have a good night and get home safe. Oh, and sponsor us, please. No, but seriously, fonts, right? Everyone loves them, and we have a real font-savvy listener base, probably. They love us. They love us and love us talking about fonts, which we'll do. Dane, Brian, and Jimmy of the Proud Jacuzzi Crew podcast with a website. P.S. Dane says no P.S., except this is the P.S. part of the letter. Oops.
PSS. We thought of a font Pokemon. It's the unknown, and then add an image.
I can't add an image.
Add an Imgur image. Link.
That's too much work.
Yeah, that's too
Oh,
much work.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're lazy.
How do you Wonder Trade?
It's in the Festival Plaza.
Oh, I hate that place.
It's good for Wonder Trades. PSS, we thought of a font Pokemon. They're called Unknown, and they're all letters. Look them up. I implore you. Please. Please look them up.
Please.
And send.